Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawada from the Men of Valor campaign, Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video on sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, to be edifying. All right, not going to make this a long video. Wanted to come through with the Watchmen Report. All right, you have from RT News. All right, which that's pretty much them and Al Jazeera and Zero Hedge. All right, those are the main things you want to get your information from. You know, you could make the case for RT because it is owned by Russia, that it could be sided toward Russia, but they give pretty good unbiased news coverage, man. All right, when you pick up Fox and NBC and CBS and Fox and all that shit, MSN, all them, you know, owned by the little hats, you know, they gonna give you that one-sided bullshit, man. You know, they use those trigger words, you know, sensationalism and all that, and they've been proven to be, you know, they always talk about misinformation. Well, they've given out misinformation with no repercussions behind it. Mainly how the whole narrative fell on its face, which shows you, man, that we in the spirit of, you know, the world is in the spirit of turning on you damn devils because, you know, if you know about history, the Iraq war was pretty much, you know, they went full throttle with that. One, going into the war, you know, they basically was trying to find weapons of mass destruction, and the other was the fact that the ambassador for Iraq's daughter, you know, made up a fabricated ass story that Iraqi, you know, military or whatever was basically pulling babies out of incubators, you know, that they were on, and leaving them on the floor to die, and that, you know, they play this shit on Fox, on the news, and all that shit, and they got people thinking that those people over there were evil. Just like the new speaker, I think it's the Speaker of the House, he's saying that Iran, Russia, and China are the new axis of evil. Now, you heard this same narrative be pushed, this propaganda get pushed back during World War II, you know, back in World War I. You know, they basically saying was Germany was the axis of evil. In World War II, it was Germany, Italy, and Japan. You know, pretty much called them the axis of evil and all that shit, man. So they're saying that this is the new axis of evil, and they're trying to get people on their side, but people aren't really going for it. A lot of people are more on the side of the Palestinians because what Israel is pretty much carrying out is an act of genocide, man. All right, you go into what genocide mean? They basically an eradication of a people. All right, now there's only going to be one true G. I'm gonna say it. I ain't gonna say the full word again. And that's gonna be Esau. All right, and that's gonna be 1,000 years into the kingdom, man. All right, they're the only people that are gonna get completely wiped off the face of the earth. But, you know, just wanted to make those pretty much opening statements concerning everything that's going on. But E's propaganda is falling flat on its face, you know. So, you know, it's better to go to these other news sites. But getting into it, all right, from RT, it says Israel has crossed red lines. And this is from Iran. Now, the other day, the day that Israel decided to begin its ground incursion, which basically means a damn invasion into a hostile environment or whatever. The day that they started that, there was an ambassador for Iran at the United Nations condemning Israel and telling them to stop the genocide that was you know, that they were attempting on the Palestinian people. And you have the so-called Muslim world rising up against Esau, you know, and they're coming together. All right, Iran is another big one, you know, and it's going to be one of the biggest as far as the Muslim nations that's going to have direct conflict with Israel, which that shit's been in the making. But Iran is going to be a gateway into these other major powers, what they call the new axis of evil, pretty much coming into this war, man. All these different nations are about to get drawn into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, man. All right, the valley of the Lord's judgment. So let's see what Iran has to say. It says President Abraham Raisi warned that the military operation in Gaza may force everyone to take action. Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi has said his country will not heed the U.S. recent call on other nations to refrain from becoming involved in the conflict between Israel and Hamas. You know, and the United States has been the hammer of the whole earth, and you know, meddling their affairs and everybody. But if you go and try to aid somebody, then they demonize you. Well, now these nations are pretty much standing up, saying, "Hey, you know, we're not about to stand down. We're not scared of you, man. We're not just gonna stand by, and let you just play mediator." All right. It says arguing that the Zionist regime crimes have crossed the red lines. In a post on X or Twitter on Sunday, Raisi warned that the latest developments in and around Gaza may force everyone to take action. He pointed out that Washington, while urging other states to exercise restraint, keeps giving widespread support to Israel. Yeah, calling them out on their bullshit. It says in an interview with Bloomberg TV on Friday, Iranian Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian cautioned that the continued bloodshed in Gaza will make the situation get out of control in the region. The American side should decide, does it really want to escalate, intensify the war? The diplomat said. He added that new fronts appearing against Israel was unavoidable. Addressing the UN General Assembly on Thursday, Amir Abdullahian issued similar warnings, saying the U.S. would not be spared from this fire. See, they popping their shit against America, man. Just like Russia was popping their shit, just like China was popping their shit, man. And these are going to be major key players that's going to come against America in World War III. That's eventually going to take part in its demise, all right, of this system. Says saying that the U.S. would not be spared from this fire if Israel's genocide against the Palestinian people continued. The minister emphasized that West Asia is our region, with Tehran having no reservations when it comes to our home safety. You know, and really, you know, hey, they trying to fight over our land, man, right? It says U.S. President Joe Biden has pledged that the U.S. will stand forever with Israel. And yeah, you stand with them, you going to get dropped with their ass too. It says with Washington providing billions of dollars in additional defense aid to its ally, the U.S. has also deployed 2 aircraft carrier groups and other naval assets, a squadron of F-16 fighter jets, air defense systems, and 900 troops to the Middle East, saying that the increased military presence should serve as a deterrent to other states tempted to join the fray. But see, they're not afraid of you anymore. You know, they're saying, like the scriptures say in their mind, and let's actually grab it. But first I want to start with this, because you people, you know, you praying for peace, but it ain't gonna be no damn peace, man. You know, hey, that destruction is coming upon this place, man. They delayed that shit for like a week, and then they said they're gonna do it anyway. All right, which we know the prophecy of the scripture saying that the least of the flock shall draw them out. Hey, Israel is basically saying, fuck what y'all got to say. We're going to do this shit anyway, because the United States told them to chill out. Even told them to chill out. But they under the control. Hey, these people control everything, man. You know? So they're not listening to what America has to say. They're not listening to what anybody has to say. They're going to do what they want to do, and they're going to use America's military to back them up. You know? So we know the least of the flock drawing them out. They're going to draw these different nations, and it's looked like it's pretty much, you know, they're already fighting Hezbollah in Lebanon. You know, they got shit going on in Syria. You know, Turkey's going to get involved. Iran's going to get involved, and Turkey is a NATO nation. All right, Turkey's going to flip-flop, you know, and they're going to be, they're going to side more with Russia. You know, they already were doing that with shit that was going on in Ukraine, you know. So, man, it ain't no peace coming. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. In verse 1, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Right? We know it's coming. It's coming quickly, man. Everything seems like it's going on fine over here. You know, you watching football, you know, watching soccer, NBA season going on. All right? Yeah, you think everything cool. All right? But that destruction is coming. The day of the Lord is coming. Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You know, you see, Iran is about to get pulled into this war. They told their ass, they warned them. All right, and we know according to the scriptures, all right, when they decide they're gonna buck back up against Iran, against Israel, Salakia, and America tries to, pretty much retaliate against them, Russia's gonna be a guard unto Persia, man. All right, because those are the ancient Persians. So, hey, we see World War III playing out right before our very eyes, man. Now, it won't fully go nuclear, of course, until the MOTB, all right, the C to the H to the I to the P, as Elder Apostle Ramlah says, is fully implemented throughout the earth, man. Regardless of you people that are gainsayers and naysayers, man. All right, the prophecies, they reign supreme, okay? The words of Yahweh Shemiah Rashad do not go out void. So, prophecy isn't going to jump over another one. But I wanted to go get this. Let's see. Weak as we. These nations aren't looking at you as the mighty nation that you once were. All right, your military has cracks and flaws in it, man. This is Isaiah chapter 14. We're gonna go right to the point. Verse 10. This is all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Right. It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. All right, this place is deteriorating, man. It's military. All right, this is gonna be when you got a championship box. Hey, for instance, that fight yesterday with Tyson Fury, he clearly lost that fight, man. Now they gave it to him or whatever, but he came in and he got humbled, man. He went the distance and everything, but he got knocked down. Same thing is gonna happen with America, man. You got the champion. He gonna come in like, oh, I ain't never been beaten. All right, and these nations about to rock this place, man. And it's all the will of the Heavenly Father. So going back, Salakia. It says, on Friday, the Israeli Defense Forces revealed that it was expanding ground operations in the Palestinian enclave after days of relentless air and missile attacks. Hostilities in the region broke out on October 7 when Hamas militants staged a surprise incursion and subjected Israel to heavy missile fire. Israel responded with massive airstrikes, with its ground forces recently entering into Gaza in isolated raids. The conflict has so far left more than 1,400 Israelis and over 7,000 Palestinians dead, with thousands more injured. So, and they're losing sight. At this point, this shit is already getting out of control because it started as something small, and Israel basically playing the victim, and now they've been on the offensive. Saying they got to destroy Hamas, but they're gonna destroy all these women and children in the process, man. All right, like I said, this is a whole genocide, man. They're trying to take them damn people out. All right, and we see it coming a mile away, but hey, it's gonna be this thing is gonna be detrimental concerning this whole ground invasion, man. This could be. I'm not, I speak as a man, but this could be, the fulfillment of that. Of the least of the flock shall draw them out, because, like I said, we have Iran, we have the president or the president of Iran saying, "Hey, y'all done crossed the red line, man." And you had the ambassador at the UN literally yesterday before they did it saying that they won't, that even America won't be spared, man. So basically they calling it out. Hey, y'all want smoke? Let's go. All right, we're gonna finish off here because we're gonna prove. All right, first of all, as we already know, Russia's going to play a major part, but Iran is going to have, is going to be could be the way that Russia enters this region. We already know that NATO is already going up against Russia, but you're going to have Russia on multiple fronts as well. So let's get into it. This is Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. It says, and thus said the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields. all of them handling swords. So the Lord has put that old Soviet warlike spirit back into Russia. All right, and that's why they went ahead and began their invasion on Ukraine, which in their mind always belonged to them, until America came meddling. Verse 5, it says Persia, and that's the key word, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. So, Persia is going to be allies, which is Iran. They're going to be major allies. And, they say, there's speculation as far as whether or not Iran has nuclear capabilities. And I believe they do, man. They have powerful allies. Verse 6, it says Gomer and all his bands going to Turkey, the house of Togomar, in the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with them. It says, be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company, all these different nations, right, that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So if Iran steps in to fight America and Israel, then Russia's going to be a guard unto them. Russia's going to step in and help them. And who's Russia's other main ally? China. So, man, we already see how this shit is planning out. And like I said, you have that speaker. Let me find it before we go. And then they're also talking about martial law, man. All right. So we see the prophecies falling right into place, man. It says, where we at? There was an article of this new speaker. Here we go. We'll just go into it real quick. It says from zeroheads.com, how Speaker Johnson, Russia, China, and Iran are the new axis of evil. So, they're painting America's doing their own propaganda on this side. They're trying to get people up for this war. They're trying to make these people look like the bad guys, man. And really, everybody's just sick of America's shit. All right. And this is going to be America's end, man. This is going to be its demise. This war is what's going to decimate America and pulverate and incinerate America off the face of the earth, man. Along with all these different nations, man, because, hey, nobody's going to rise up from the ashes to take over. The only ones taking over is the kingdom of Israel, man. It's our turn to rule, all right, forever. You nations had your chance, So there's a lot going on, man. Iran said Israel has crossed that red line, man. They're going to draw. They're about to draw Israel or Iran into this damn conflict. So, Lord willing, is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, and peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.